Good afternoon, and welcome back to Field 1 here at Palmasola for the semifinals of the FGCL postseason. On one side, it's the 2-seed Myakka City River Mocs, the only top 8 seed to win a game here in the postseason, taking on the 11-seed Cinderella Manatee Impact. They're 8-10 overall. They've gotten here by winning 3 games since yesterday morning. They have pulled off upset after upset just a little bit ago, about 45 minutes ago, taking down the Swashbucklers to get to this semifinal. The Mocs had an even longer rest after run-ruling the Snowbirds in 5 innings. So it's basically David versus Goliath, and there's only one Goliath left in this field. The other semifinal's underway between the Queens and the Finns. Glad that you're with us here on Field 1. Gray Robertson up in the booth. And the Mocs are the home team. So the Impact will hit first, and here is the lineup that Ashley Prangy is going with in the semifinals. Again, trying to make it to a championship. The Impact has been to the title a bunch of times. They've won it twice overall. The Mocs are trying to get to a championship and win for the first time since the first year in the FGCL 2020. Leading off is the center fielder, Emma Robertson. Jayla Mitchell, the third baseman, bats second. The 3-4 spot, as per usual for the Impact, Harley Chisholm, the shortstop, bats third, and Megan Towery, the right fielder, hits fourth. Bree Bunsick is at second base, batting fifth. In the sixth hole is Autumn Russell, the DP, batting seventh. Mackenzie Smith, the left fielder. Cam Nolte, the first baseman, bats eighth, and Maddie Parker, the catcher, is in the 9th spot. And they will face in the circle for the River Mocs. Again, the 2-seed overall, coached by Chloe Evans. Fia Zelinka, 3.73 ERA, a 3-1 record, 35 2/3 innings, 43 hits, 23 runs, 19 earned, 11 walks, and 30 strikeouts for Zelinka. And we will see, can the Impact continue this magical run, trying to do what, frankly, I thought was impossible, which is come out of that bottom 4. We have 2 teams trying to do that and make it all the way to the championship. Emma Robertson will kick things off against Fia Zelinka. First pitch, a ball, 1-0. Robertson out of Winthrop. This summer batting .343, 12 of 35 with an RBI. 11 runs scored. Called strike there, 1-1. As always, we want to hear from you, so send me a tweet at Gray_Robertson. Let us know where you're watching, where you're listening. 1-2. As per usual, I would love the company. I'm just up here chilling like a villain. Writing the book, the app, the score bug, finding stats, talking, all the things. That one's high, 2-2. We did not see Zelinka earlier today. That was because Bryn Trujillo went complete for the River Mocs in that 11-3 win over the Snowbirds. So the Mocs are by far the freshest team left in this postseason. Payoff. Got her. Strikeout for Zelinka, 1 down. Here's the defense behind her. Matthews in left, Gutierrez in center, Davis in right, Velasquez at third, Emma Castori at short, Mitchell at second, Stroud at first, Jensen behind the plate. Up comes Jayla Mitchell in the portal looking for a new home. Has had a great postseason. Season average up to .340. 17 of 50, 6 RBIs, a double, 14 runs scored for Mitchell. And Jayla Mitchell has a hit out to center field. Continually setting the table for the Impact. Mitchell's aboard with 1 out for one of the best duos in the league, starting with Harley Chisholm out of Florida State. Hitting .491, 26 of 53, 15 RBIs, 5 doubles, 14 runs scored. There's strike one. We will give updates on the other semifinal, bottom of the first over there. Finn's already up 1-0 on the, I'm sure, exhausted Queens. Ashley Truewaller was saying pregame she was throwing everything she had into that semifinal. We're going to be doing pitching changes galore. Very Texas Tech-esque. It's outside. 2-1 on Chisholm. Two and two. That's line to second. Throw to first won't be in time. But Mitchell was there to make the grab for out number 2. And in steps Megan Towery, the other part of that duo out of Belmont Abbey, team leader in RBIs. Takes the change for ball 1. Towery hitting .367, 18 of 49. Those 20 ribbies, 2 homers, a double, and 11 runs. On the other field, it's now 4-0 Finns over the Queens, bottom 1. So Ashley Trueweller might be having to do the change thing immediately. We have a zip tie situation, a zip tie delay. So just a moment, we will be back. Well, it looks like we're all good. The equipment is fastened. And we're right back at it. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Runner at first is Mitchell. Towery at the plate. And here we go. Towery, right out of the delay, a towering shot and gone. Just needed a little zip tie magic. It's a 2-run homer. Impact up in the first. Wow. "22 RBIs on the season now, and that's her 3rd home run. And quite a jolt after what has officially gone into the book as a zip tie delay. And here's Bree Bunsick. Take strike 1. Breenie Bunsick out of Western Carolina, hitting .432, 19 of 44, 8 RBIs, homer, triple, 8 runs, down 0-2. Held. They can check, but I'm pretty sure she held. Yep, 1-2. Shot to third. Nice pick by Velazquez and a good throw. Inning over. But it's a nice inning for the Impact. We had a little complication with the backstop. And then Megan Towery threw a wrinkle in the plot. A 2-run homer to kick this off. The 11-seed Impact trying to ride this Cinderella story all the way to the championship. Mocs offense coming up for the first time when we return. Here is the starting lineup for Chloe Evans and Matu Seed, Myakka City River Mocs. 13-4 overall, trying to get to the championship here in 2026. Molly Mitchell, the second baseman, leads off. Pitcher Fia Zelinka bats second. Bailey Davis, the right fielder, is in the 3 spot. Batting fourth is Emma Castori. The shortstop, Jillian Gutierrez. Center field in the 5-hole. Delaney Glover, the DP, is batting 6th. Kylie Jensen, the catcher, bats 7th. Kyla Stroud, the first baseman, is hitting 8th. And Alana Velazquez, the third baseman, bats 9th. Mitchell went 0-1. They're facing someone who's trying to do something in the FGCL I'm not sure we've seen, frankly, since 21 when Sarah Willis and the Circle kind of carried the circus to a title. Marley Gaskell, who has pitched with her heart. She has been gritty. She has not been shut down. She hasn't had to be. The offense has had her back, but she's thrown a lot of innings this postseason and is trying to will the Impact to the championship tomorrow at 10 a.m. She's got a strikeout, 1 down. Gaskell entered this game with a 4.43 ERA and a 6-2 record, 53 2/3 innings, 66 hits, 42 runs, 34 earned, 18 walks, and 56 strikeouts. Gets Mitchell, which is a rarity. Now Fia Zelinka, the pitcher, sitting .412. At a Southeastern U, Fia 14 of 34, 9 RBIs, 3 doubles, 8 runs scored. was impossible to get out earlier today. So pulling out that marker, she was 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored, and a walk. Popped up. Nolte soars in, and she can't grab it. And it's called foul. Nolte didn't touch it. Wow, boy. Could have been an out, could have been a double. And it's option 3, a foul ball. If you're not going to make the grab, it's important that you don't touch it at all. This is blooped out towards right field. Towery ranges in for the second out. Now Bailey Davis, Adam McNeese. Takes ball 1. Davis batting .343. 12 of 35, 11 RBIs, 4 doubles, 7 runs scored. Nice pitch, handcuffed her, 2-2. I beg your pardon, 1-1. It's been a long day for all of us today. That's foul, 1-2. So the question will be for the impact is how long can Gaskell go? Hard foul ball. Popped up. That's foul too. Right on top of the dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and that got her. A 2-out hit by pitch puts Davis aboard and brings up Emma Castori. Georgia Bulldog Emma batting .324. Had the walk-off to wrap it up in 5 last game. 11 of 34 overall, 9 RBIs, 2 homers, 2 doubles, 9 runs scored. Has been helping us out this summer as an intern, scoring games. She's been here all day. One and one. Another foul ball. This is probably not what Gaskell wants to see, all these foul balls. Pitch count is going to be crucial. Throw down to first. Close. 2-2. Did not go. After a quick chat, 2-2 to Castori. Low and away. Full count. Back up the middle, base hit. Davis high tails it to third. Castori stays at first. And runners on the corners with 2 outs for the Mocs as they try and generate a little bit. Well, 2-out drama for Gaskell. Now you got to face Gutierrez, who's been ripping it today and all season. Now up to a 400 batting average with 10 RBIs, 20 of 50, triple 5 doubles. Two-0. Runner goes, no throw. That's wise. 3-0. So second and third, 2 outs. This inning, Gaskell looked like she was going to cruise. Then a 2-2 hit by pitch. A long AB and a single by Castori. And now a 3-0 count on Gutierrez with the MVP Glover waiting on deck. Three one. Called strike. Full count. Gutierrez flies that towards center field, and it's caught! Robertson with the robbery! That saves a couple runs and sends us to the second. Well, the Cinderella team is playing inspired. They're up 2-0 after 1 here at Field 1. Spotman Championship on the line. 6, 7, 8 for the Impact here in the second inning. An electrifying first inning. A Megan Towery 2-run homer, and then that great catch by Robertson in center. The Impact's defense has been a major weakness all summer, by far the most errors in the league. But that kind of play, that's what gets you to the title. Now Autumn Russell, with Smith and Nolte waiting, will face Fia Zelenka. Autumn Russell out of Western Carolina, batting .351, 13 of 37, 6 RBIs, a homer, 3 doubles, and 9 runs scored. Russell out to center field. She's got a hit. Third knock of the day. Kenzie Smith takes ball 1. Kenzie's been really good this summer, hitting .361, 13 of 36, with an RBI, a triple, 7 runs scored. Takes a strike there, 1-1. On the other field, it was 5-0 Finns. Now it's 5-4 in the top of the second. So here we go. Spot in the championship. Got some battles. Another strike, 1-2. Oh boy, beautiful changeup from Zelenka for a called strike 3. Stunner. And here is Cam Nolte. First pitch, a bounder. Castori double play. Another jam it short for Emma Castori. And we go to the bottom of the second. Oh boy, producer Emma producing highlights all over this postseason. Mocs down 2 here on field 1. Six, 7, 8 for the Mocs here in the second, beginning with the MVP, Delaney Glover. Then Jensen and Stroud against Marley Gaskell. For the low, ball 1. Glover this summer batting now .393, 11 of 28, was 0 for 2 earlier. 12 RBIs, 3 homers, 2 doubles, and 7 runs. Lined off the glove of Chisholm. That'll be a base hit for Delaney to start off the second inning. Good piece of hitting. Chisholm was almost there, but just out of her reach. A little too sharp. Now the Wildcat from Northwestern, Kylie Jensen, batting .258. 8 of 31, 6 RBIs, a double, 9 runs scored. Good start from Gaskell, 0-1. Changeup is grounded to third. Mitchell gets the lead runner, and the play at first is not in time. That's a sharp move by Mitchell. And nearly a double play. One down for Kyla Stroud, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket, transferred over there from Auburn. She takes ball one. Stroud's average at .276, 8 of 29. She got 6 RBIs, a home run, and 8 runs scored. Had a walk-off grand slam to get a run rule win earlier this summer. A lot of power. 2-1. Mm. 3-1. Ball 4. 2 on, 1 out for the Mocs. And it's the 9-hitter, Alana Velazquez. Batting .289, 11 of 38, 2 RBIs, 7 runs scored. Time called. Or if they're going to try something here. Corners need to be on the lookout. 1-0. There's the bunt. Pulled it back. They're going to try and steal third, and they got her! Chisholm! What a tag! A second out on the bases. A fielder's choice and now a caught stealing and a 1-1 count on Velazquez. Two and two. on the ground to second base. There's the play to end the inning. It's the defense of the Impact that is making an impact. After 2-0. Two nothing Impact here in the semifinals. 9-1-2 duo Parker, Robertson, and Mitchell. The Impact is playing inspired softball right now, and quite frankly, through 2 innings, one of the best games I've seen him play this summer. At the perfect time. Now the catcher, Matty Parker out of UCF, takes ball 1. Batting .270. 10 of 37, 9 RBIs. First pitch in the air to right, or I beg your pardon, the second pitch. Catch made. The amount doesn't matter. There's an out. Now back to the top of the order with Robertson. She struck out in the first. Oh, 2. Called strike 3. Another one backwards for Zelenka. Third K. 2 down. First pitch ball to Jayla Mitchell, who singled and scored earlier. Two and out. Zelenka would love to get Mitchell out here. That would mean Chisholm and Towery would be starting the 4th inning. But Mitchell continues her hot swinging in the postseason. She's thinking 2, and she's going to get there. A double for Jayla Mitchell down the left field line. 2 for 2 today. She's been a different player in this postseason, and now you've got Chisholm, who's 0 for 1. She lined out the second and the first. Took the change up, 0-1. Update from the other semifinal. Bottom of the second. Finn's now up 8-5 on the Queen, so it's going to have to be probably a double-digit number that wins that game. Foul away. Kind of seems like Chisholm's waiting on that changeup. So Bree Santangelo is going to come and pinch run. Now Chisholm steps back in. Santangelo is now running at second base. And that's off the glove of Castori. Santangelo will have to hold at third. The throw in got away. And no one's covering the plate. And then Zelinka got there to tag her out. And after all that, the inning ends. Still 2-0 Impact here in the third. Top of the order to face Gaskell for a second time. Mitchell, Zelinka, and Davis. Bottom of the third. 2-0 Impact. Molly Mitchell takes ball one. She struck out earlier. Mitchell entered this game hitting .429 with a .595 on-base percentage. She was all over the base paths earlier today. Calissa Coates is coming to play third. Ball four. So a leadoff walk puts Mitchell aboard. Now Prangy's going to come out and have a word with Gaskell. And here's Fia Zelinka, who had a bunt single in the game earlier today. Flew out to right in this game, her first time up. But I've got to think bunting is what she's going to try. There it is. It was high and tight. Fia Zelinka, high fly ball towards center field, and that is gone! Forget the bunt! It's Fia tying this game in the third with a 2-run shot. Zelinka got every ounce of that softball. That is her first home run this summer, and this game is tied at 2. Now Bailey Davis, who was hit by a pitch in the first, left stranded at third. What a swing from Zelinka. Star that one. Oh, might have clipped everybody. 0-1 on Bailey Davis. Ground ball up the middle. Third straight base runner. And Emma Castori, who singled in the first, steps in. 50 pitches for Gaskell. You gotta wonder how much is left in the tank. Call strike, 1-1. That's a fair ball. Does move Davis to second base. For Gutierrez, who bloops that foul. Gutierrez had a hit taken away from her on a fantastic grab. Oh, the Mocs were thinking that was foul. I don't know. Just watch the replay. It wasn't as clear cut as I think a lot of people on my left think it was. Just out, 1-1. Gutierrez to center field. The Mocs should have the lead. RBI single makes it 3-2 in the third. What a postseason for Jillian Gutierrez, and now Delaney Glover, who singled in the second. And Gaskell frustrated about that one, and I get it. Glover in the air towards right field. Towery's there. Gutierrez trying for second, and they got her. What in the world? That's an unnecessary risk in an inning where they were all over Gaskell. But 3 runs do come across, and the Mocs are in front after 3. Impact will try and answer when we come back. All right, the Mocs are in front now. After 3, Impact 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, 1 left. Mocs 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 3 left aboard. Impact has Towery, Bunsick, and Russell due up. 4-5-6 against Fia Zelenka. Fia so far 3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, 3 strikeouts, 41 pitches, 26 strikes. Towery had a home run offer first time, and that's a foul ball to start it off. 2-run shot in the first inning. Fouled off, 2-2. Towery looking for a gap. And that'll fall and get all the way to the fence. Bit of a misplay by Matthews. A leadoff double for Towery. And the Impact is looking to bite back here in the fourth. Buncic. Quickly down 0-2. She grounded out in the first. Slap foul. Good stop by Coach Prangy. Another foul ball. Let's check in over at the other field. Top of the fourth, it's now 10-5. Fins over the Queens. 10-5. Oh, she got a piece of it? Foul ball. So Buncic gets a little bit of a reprieve there. Oh, it's caught! Velasquez, great grab. That was brilliant. Defense has been pretty good in this game. One away for Autumn Russell. Ball one to Autumn Russell, who singled. That was to lead off the second inning. Two and one. Jensen calls time to go have a word with Zelenka. 3-2 Mocs, spotting the semis on the line. Now back at it. 2-2 from Zelenka. Grounded foul. Ball 4. Russell draws the walk. 2 on, 1 out for Mackenzie Smith, who struck out looking in the second. Zelenka's off speed has been filthy so far. It's been throwing these impact batters off balance. One and two. Slap to short. Castori gets the runner at second. Again, a good play. Oh, nobody's at second base. So some heads-up base running. I mean, second and third, 2 outs for Cam Nolte, who's been one of the playoff heroes for the Impact. Overall, entered this game hitting .348, into a double play earlier. Oh and 2. That changeup, you got to go back to it, I think. Got a piece. Oh, dirty. Fia Zelenka showing some toughness to get out of it. And the Impact strand 2 in scoring position to the bottom of the 4th. Mocs up by a run here in the semis. Mocs trying to add to the lead. Bottom of the order, 7-8-9 against Marley Gaskell. Gaskell continues to be a warrior for her team. 3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks and a strikeout. 59 pitches, 33 strikes. Facing Jensen, who reached on a fielder's choice in the second. That one misses low. Just Gaskell's not gotten that call. So at some point, you gotta just pivot. Going definitely low, 2-0. On the other field, bottom 4 there too. Different kind of score. It's 10-8 Finns over the Queens. Three and one. Payoff misses upstairs. And another leadoff base runner. 3rd straight inning. The first batter's reached for the Mocs. That brings up Stroud, who also walked in the 2nd inning. First pitch foul. And that hits her. That's interesting. Didn't sound like anything happened. But nobody on, or I beg your pardon, 2 on, nobody out for Velasquez, who grounded out in the 2nd. This feels like a great bunting opportunity. Just try and move those runners over. Instead, that's high for ball 1. Two and 0. Sharply hit to 2nd, stopped. The throw to 1st is bobbled, and she's safe. Buncic did everything she could, but that'll be an error to load him up for the top of the order. I gotta wonder if Coach Prangy's thinking about a change soon. Gaskell has pitched her hard out. But this is the moment where it feels like the Mocs can put the foot on the throat. Top of the order, Molly Mitchell. Strikeout and a walk and a run today. Oh, Velasquez has been called out for leaving early. So our umpire saw Velasquez leave early on the field, and he was right on the money. Based on the look I got. So one down. Now 1-1 on Mitchell. It's another just kind of so the 1-0 to Mitchell is in there for a strike. 1-1. Gotta remember to erase dead ball pitches. My bad. It's another strike. 1-2. Over to first. There's one chance for two. Not in time. Good base running by Jensen to get in, and it's 4-2. It looks like the Impact will challenge. It was a really good slide by Jensen. Looking at the replay, just crept the hand underneath the tag. So now Stroud over at third, 2 outs in the inning. And here's Fia Zelinka, 1 for 2 with a flyout and a 2-run homer. Called strike, 0-1. Can Gaskell work her way out of this with just the 1-run scoring? She can! Impressive. Really, really impressive. And we go to the 5th. Mocs do add 1. It's 4-2. They're 9 outs away from a spot in the championship tomorrow. All right, the Impact are doing their best to try and hang in there. Through 4, the Mocs have clawed back to go 4-2. Fia Zelinka still working in the circle, and a first pitch strike on Maddie Parker, who flew out to right earlier. 9-1-2. Parker, bounder, and just past Castori. Was trying to read the hop. And she couldn't quite find it. Lead off a board. Now Robertson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This time it's a stunning bunt. The throw to first is in time. What a play and recovery by Jensen. That does move Parker. And here is Calissa Coates getting her first at bat of the game. Hitting for Mitchell, who had to leave. Wasn't feeling too well. Called strike, 0-2. Coates enters today hitting .231. 9 of 39, 5 RBIs, a homer, 2 doubles. That's foul. Another foul ball. On the other field, an Avery Miller grand slam has put the Finns up 15-8 on the Queens, bottom 4. So that Queens pitching staff is running out of magic. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Fia yet again. That's number 5. 2 away for Harley Chisholm. Line out in a single today. First pitch popped up. Catch made at second base. Side retired. Fia Zelinka continues to battle. Really good stuff with people on base. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Mocs clinging to a 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 5th. Mocs looking to add to a lead of 2, 3, 4, 5. Davis, Castori, and Gutierrez. Strike 1 to Bailey Davis. He's had a nice day. Hit by a pitch in the first. Singled and scored in the third. Impact out hitting the River Mocs 7-5, but Mocs have the edge in the column that matters, 4-2. Got her. Nice pitch by Gaskell. Her 3rd strikeout. Back-to-back Ks in this game. And up comes Castori, who's 1 for 2. Single in the first, ground out in the third. First pitch, skied. Out to right, it's Towery who patrols. 2 down. The Mocs are 6 outs away from a spot in the championship. Does the Impact have one more push? Jillian Gutierrez had the swing to put the Mocs ahead in the 3rd inning. That was an RBI single. 1 for 2 with a great run-saving grab in center on a fly out in the first. Another hard hit ball, this time to Bunsick, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Gaskell. Perfectly timed. And we've played 5. 4-2 Mocs. See if it's Fia Zelenka or if we get MVP Delaney Glover to come in. My guess, we will probably see Zelenka try and finish this out over the next couple innings. Top of the 6th inning, 4-5-6. Towery, Bunsick, and Russell due up. Megan Towery has delivered today. 2-run homer in the first. He only runs for the impact so far. She doubled in the 4th. Oh, 2. Towery again. It's a 3-for-3 day. And here comes the tying run. How about Megan Towery? She's going to chase Zelenka from the game. Pitching change for the Mocs here in the top of the 6th. Fia Zelenka's day is done, and the MVP Delaney Glover will come in and try and wrap this up and get her team to the championship. MVP Delaney Glover will come in and pitch, try and get these final 6 outs. 157 ERA, 5-1 record, 35 2/3 innings, 34 hits, 10 runs, 8 earned, 7 walks, 35 strikeouts. In place of Zelenka, who moves to left field, Fia went 5 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. But that Towery leadoff single was enough for Chloe Evans to make the move. Now Autumn Russell, beg your pardon, Bree Bunsick with Autumn Russell on deck. Bree Bunsick will greet Glover to the game with a hard chopper that's misplayed by Mitchell. 2 on, nobody out. Now Russell, who's 1 for 1, a single and a walk today. First pitch foul. Thing about Delaney Glover, she's going to pump in strikes. She's got one of the most efficient ball-to-strike ratios in the FGCL. It's kind of colloquial, I would say. I'm just basing that off of watching her. Oh, 2. I think if Russell wasn't really one of the more reliable for average hitters for the Impact, this would be a situation where I would say bunt all day, every day, bunt, bunt, bunt. Obviously too late now, but I understand letting her hit. If you've been watching on my fields, you know that I am very much all about execution, especially in these postseason situations. Mitchell has 1 look. It's to first, and it's as good as a sacrifice. Tying run in scoring position. And it's Mackenzie Smith. 0 for 2. Strikeout and a fielder's choice. That's slapped foul. Oh and 2. That's going to get foul. Smith in the air towards left field. Towery will tag up and try for home. It's cut off by Velazquez. And it's a 1-run ball game with the tying run at third. A sac fly for Smith makes it 4-3. Cam Nolte, it's caught by Stroud at first. Oh, that was tight. But Stroud makes the grab. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. Mocs up a run. They'll look for insurance when we come back. 6, 7, 8 for the Mocs here in the 6th. Glover, first pitch, ground ball. Chisholm ate her up a little bit. The throw is low and in time. Tight play, but a good one by Chisholm. Now Jensen 0 for 1, fielder's choice and a walk today. Also scored a run in the 4th. That important play at the plate looming very large right now. It was a great slide by Jensen. Over on the other field, sure sounds like the Finns just walked it off. Yeah, 2-run homer by McKenna Belair, and they run rule the Queens 17-8. So the Finns are in the championship. They're waiting on the winner of this game. What a run by the Queens. That's a walk to Jensen. One out base runner for Stroud, who's been on twice via free passes. Walking a hit by pitch today. And that got her. So a quick meeting before Sammy Zelinka gets her first at bat of the game. Zelinka batting 143, 4 of 28. Does have 2 RBIs and a double here this summer. Strike one. Kind of feels like one more run would be the backbreaker here. Can the Mocs find it? Mitchell does wait on deck. Doesn't have a hit today, but has made a major impact. Got her! Massive strikeout for Gaskell. As we look ahead to the 7th inning, it'll be 9-1-2 due up for the impact. And then Chisholm and Towery wait. So if one of those 3 can get on, you feel like the impact will have a chance. Gaskell trying to make sure it's just a 1-run ball game. Molly Mitchell. Called strike. Mitchell struck out in the 1st, walked and scored in the 3rd, and had an RBI ground out in the 4th. That was when Jensen scored. That big play, it was reviewed and upheld, called safe on the field. Change up out of play, 0-2. One and two. Back to Gaskell. Throw to first. We go to the 7th. Marley Gaskell has done everything that's been asked of her. Now can the MVP Delaney Glover come in and slam the door? To the 7th inning we go. 9-1-2 due up for the impact. Well, we know the Siesta Key Finns are in the championship. They're waiting to see who they play. Will it be the Myakka City River Mocs? They're 3 outs away. The Impact will try and get a run in this inning to tie it up, or maybe a couple to go ahead. 9-1-2 due up. Parker, Robertson, and Coates. The MVP, Delaney Glover, is in the circle. Ball 1 to Parker. She's 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single. This Impact team has battled hard to get to this point, coming out of that first round. It's their 4th softball game in the last 2 days. It's a path that, frankly, when making the format of the bracket, you almost assumed there was no shot for a team in that first round to make the championship. And yet, they've given themselves a chance. Parker loops that towards right. On the run, the catch is made! A dive from Davis for the first out. What a snag by Bailey Davis. Back to the top of the order with Robertson, who's 0 for 2. Time is called. Was that an illegal pitch or a time violation? What was that? Wow, time violation. 1-1 now. Robertson struck out in the first, struck out looking in the third, laid down a beautiful bunt that went as a sacrifice in the 5th. That's slap foul, 1-2. Can the Impact get Harley Chisholm one more at-bat? She's waiting in the hole. Just outside, 2-2. It's quite a take from Robertson right there. That's going foul. Slapped through the 3-4 hole. Tying run on base. Robertson finds a way, and barring a double play, Harley Chisholm will get a chance here in this inning. Maybe a slight miscommunication on the right side, but I honestly think the Mocs played it right. It was just a funky hop right over Mitchell. And here's Coates, who struck out in the 5th. Strike one. Got to be smart, too, if you're Robertson here. Coates, blooper, just past Gutierrez. Robertson, big turn. She's got to get back, and she does. Oh, boy. First and second, one out. That was dangerous. But now the tying runs in scoring position for Harley Chisholm. And if you're the Impact, this is all you asked for here in the 7th inning. Chloe Evans will come have a word with Glover. The Impact, we said it coming into the inning. Mocs 3 outs away. They've got the MVP in the circle. Couldn't ask for a better call for them. If you're the Impact, you were just trying to get one base runner for either Chisholm or Towery. Give your dynamic duo a chance to do something special, something miraculous here in this 7th inning. Harley Chisholm is 1 for 3 today. Hard line out to second in the 1st, a single in the 3rd that almost brought in a run. There was an out at home and a pop out on the first pitch in the 5th inning. My guess is she's going to be a little more selective this time. Up and in. Glover buzzed the tower, 1-0. That was the 10th hit of the day for the Impact. They're out hitting the Mocs, 10-5. Chisholm blooped. Deep second, catch made. 2 down. And it's up to Megan Towery, who's 3 for 3 and a triple short of the cycle today. 2-run homer in the 1st. That electrified this game. A double in the 4th. She was left stranded at 3rd then. A single and a run in the 6th. Strike one. Oh and 2. A deep breath before another 0-2 pitch from Glover. Popped up. Playable. Glover calls it, makes the grab, and the Mocs are headed to the championship. It took every ounce they had, but the 2 seed will battle the 9 seed for a title tomorrow at 10 a.m. And a tip of the cap to the Impact on a truly special run. The Mocs win at 4-3. Winning pitcher Fia Zelinka, who got out of jam after jam in the middle portion of the game. The losing pitcher, I hate to give her the loss, honestly. Marley Gaskell, 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 4 walks, and 4 Ks for her. Not sure I've seen a more heroic postseason performance in the FGCL in a long time than what Gaskell gave. Zelenka went 5 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, and 5 Ks. And Glover got the final 6 outs to send the Mocs to the championship. Impact had everything set up, but could not seal the deal. And the Mocs will battle the Finns tomorrow at 10 a.m. on Field 2. And what a ball game that's going to be. Tom and I will be on the call. There will be a pregame show at 9:30 with Lance running that and whoever. We'll see. Tip of the cap to everybody who survived today, honestly. This is a hard day. It's a long day. These last 2 days have been grueling. The way that the schedule set up had to be a truncated playoff with this many teams. And the 2 teams that fall short of the championship did it the hard way, but they earned the spots that they finished in, and particularly looking at what the Impact just did, it's hard not to be impressed. But it is the Mocs. It is the Mocs, and it will be the Mocs. Tomorrow against the Finns, 10 a.m., the Mocs, the 2 seed, the Finns, the 9 seed, and we will have the call for you on Field 2. Thank you so much for hanging out with us all day long. Go get some dinner, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll be back tomorrow. Coverage begins at 9:30. The game starts at 10 over on Field 2. For everyone from the FGCL, I'm Gray Robertson. The Mocs are going to the title. They'll take on the Finns tomorrow. We'll see you then here at Paul Masola in Bradenton, Florida.